Today is May 22nd, and the title of today's quote is Success. Making an effort to serve is real success. And since we often need to fail to learn and improve, we can never lose by making an effort. So if we fail to fail, then we fail to succeed. This is a quote from an article I wrote, and I believe the article was entitled Failing to Succeed. And it meant failing to make the effort with the understanding that the effort was actually the success. So if we fail to make the effort, then we've failed to succeed because we're looking for the result. And so often devotees have told me, I don't want to make the effort because I'm afraid I would fail. So what I'd like to say is that if you make the effort, then you can't fail, in the sense that the effort is part of the success, or in the broadest definition, your sincere effort to serve Krishna or to please Guru and Krishna is your success, despite the results. So if we can become attached to acting in that consciousness, then it's easier to get over this, well, I don't want to do this because I'm going to fail, and I'd rather not do it at all. But the failure was that you didn't try. The failure wasn't that you failed. It was you didn't try. And I think I've mentioned to you before that my vision or my feeling of Srila Prabhupada's success was when he finally, well, you could say, everything he was doing to try to get out of India and come to America to preach was success. But to me, getting on the boat, that boat was going to America, and Prabhupada was going to be in America. Just getting on that boat, that was success, because Prabhupada was now fulfilling the order of his spiritual master, and the order of his spiritual master was to preach in the West, and that's what Prabhupada was doing. So, in spite of the level of success Prabhupada achieved, I always say that walking on the boat was the real success. So I think that's important, and I know this has helped many devotees who are engaged in service who feel insecure in their service, they don't feel competent, or their ego doesn't want to allow them to fail because perhaps they're a perfectionist, or they've performed well in the past and people are expecting that they'll perform well now and they lack the confidence. Just be attached to the effort. And that was Krishna's instructions to Arjuna. Because Krishna was telling Arjuna, it doesn't matter if you win or lose, you have a dharma to fight, and your dharma isn't to run off the battlefield. So that's where your success lies, not in your success lies in going out to fight. So if we act in the same way, then whatever service we have, our success will be in accomplishing not the results as much as the effort. Of course, we want results. We need results. We want to help people become Krishna conscious. We want to open temples, distribute books, and so forth. But in that process, the sincere effort is part of that success. And if you remember that, it makes it much, much easier to engage in devotional service in areas where you're reluctant. And it also prevents you from just saying, I'm not going to do this because I'm going to fail. But in Krishna's eyes, maybe you haven't failed. Maybe Krishna saw it as a great success that you tried to do something like the sparrow trying to dry up the ocean. So he can't dry the ocean. But his sincere effort attracted Garuda. So, sometimes we can't do much, but Krishna sees that we're trying, and so by trying, Krishna sends help. So look at it that way. Oftentimes it'll make your service easier. Hare Krishna.